Good morning, everyone. Andrea Beem here with another Beem Blast coming at you. Hey, I've got I've got an interesting topic this morning. So more often than not, a lot of us will complicate things in our life to justify potentially some of the inaction that we have. So I want to let that sit with you for just a minute. We complicate things to justify our inaction. Well, what does that mean exactly? Well, because humans are masters of justification, right? When we're inside of our own head, we can justify just about anything that we are doing. And so when you kind of bring self sabotage into that mix, we get overwhelmed, or maybe we don't have clarity on our path and what direction that we're going, or we have too many options in front of us. That's definitely a big one. That's something I have struggled with probably forever and ever and ever. I've got so many things I want to do. I just want to do all of them. And then all of a sudden I find myself frozen and unable to move forward because I have so many options. And so in our minds, when we're, of course, speaking to ourselves, it's easy to justify that inaction because we make things very complex, right? We put 50 things on our plate, or we overcomplicate the task at hand in front of us instead of keeping it really simple. I had a great coach tell me one time that if you can't fit your plan on one piece of paper with a Sharpie pen, then your plan is too complicated. So think about how simple that needs to get, right? With a Sharpie pen, a big Sharpie pen too, not a fine point. So it can get the best of us. It can make us falter. And one of the things that you can do to combat that is you can actually slow down, have thinking time, have white space in your calendar. This is why I tend to like to take trips to the coast at least once a year, if not more. I'd probably like to do it once a month if if I could do that. Take a trip to the coast by myself for just a couple of days and just kind of let my thoughts and my brain just be quiet for a couple of days. And that's usually when I do some of my best thinking. Either that or maybe quiet time in the shower or quiet time while you're driving. Anytime where your mind is allowed to kind of just be free and think and not be interrupted. It's amazing the clarity and the creativity that you can come up with when you give yourself that quiet time. So don't let yourselves fall into that trap of overcomplicating something and justifying it in your head because you don't have clarity on it. And then you get frozen and you have inaction. So my challenge to you is, where is the white space in your calendar that you're giving yourself in order to create that clarity in your world so that you're not living someone else's life by default? All right. Have a great day, guys. Talk to you soon.